Hello and welcome back to part 2 of my video. This is the top 5 artists of each decade, going from the 50s all the way up to 2010 to above. I've done the first half, I've done 50s to 70s, so now let's crack on. We're in the 80s, and my fifth best band, my fifth best band of the 80s is Poison. This is, they look a bit girly. They look terrible, but great music, man. It's just feel good. It's just some feel good music for me. Can't beat a bit of air metal when you want to get that party started, you know what I mean? This is Look What the Cat Dragged In. It's classic songs. Talk dirty to me. I want action. Play dirty. Look at what the cat dragged in. Poison. Air metal band from the 80s is my fifth best artist of the 80s. My fourth best artist of the 80s is Metallica. This is a great album, Master of Puppets. Probably one of the most well-known Metallica albums, probably because it's the best album in my opinion. I only really like Metallica from the early 80s albums up to the Black Album. I know the Black Album gets a lot of it, but I actually like the Black Album. It's where I stop with my Metallica though. I don't really go much further than that. I like the thrash sort of era. It's just your standard black vinyl that you can see. Yeah, thrash metal, Metallica. James Hetfield, Lars Ulrich, Kirk Hammett, and I think Cliff Burton was in this one. Master of Puppets by Metallica. Metallica are a great thrash band, and the early albums to me, very good albums. That's Metallica. Where are we up to? We're up to number 3 of my 80s, best 80s artist of the decade. My third best 80s artist of the decade is Guns N' Roses. This is Appetite for Destruction. I decided to choose their 80s album. It's a very good album. Most well known album. Not the best album for me. I prefer Use Your Illusion 2, I think it is, the blue one. But yeah, this is good album still. It's a lot of classic tracks. I think that's the original band cover with a robot. Standard black vinyl. Everyone knows Guns N' Roses. Some classic songs, Sweet Child of Mine, Welcome to the Jungle, My Michelle. What else is well known on this album? It's So Easy, Mr. Brownstone, Paradise City, Thinking About You. Yeah, this is a good album, man. This is Appetite for Destruction, Guns N' Roses, my third best artist of the 80s. Going on to my second best artist of the 80s, we have Duran Duran. New Romantics. This is Duran Duran's debut album, classic album. Could be my favourite Duran Duran album, maybe. See either this or Rio. Some classic songs on here. Night Boat, Friends of Mine, Girls on Film, Careless Memory, Planet Earth. Duran Duran's just a good band, man. I've seen them in my hometown of Halifax, which I'm pleased that I got to see them. Yeah, I think everyone knows Duran Duran. And they're my second best band of the 80s. My first best band of the 80s is Motley Crue. This is Girls, Girls, Girls. It's probably second or third best album for me by Motley Crue. Standard black vinyl. See back. Yeah, Motley Crue is just a lot of fun, man. I just really dig the sound. It's just feel good, get up, go music, you know what I mean? This has got Girls, Girls, Girls on there. The Jailhouse Rock live version, that's pretty cool. You're All I Need, I love that song, that's a classic Motley Crue song. Yeah, this is a good album. Dr. Feelgood's probably my favourite Motley Crue album. Then maybe Theatre of Pain and this, or this and Theatre of Pain. Switches. But yeah, my best album of the 80s, not my best album, my best artist of the 80s is Motley Crue. Okay, we're going into the 90s. Nice. I do enjoy a bit of 90s. There's a lot of artists who could have made all these lists because there's so many classic artists, and just because they're not on there, it doesn't mean they're not great artists, you know what I mean? Like I did my top 25, and there were so many artists I was surprised that weren't on there. That should have been technically on there, but I was like, wow, they're not on there. So, even though they're actually still a really fucking great band, you know? But anyway, I digress again. Let's go into my 90s. The fifth best artist of the 90s for me is black metal band. It is Darkthone. This is A Blaze in the Northern Sky. I might do a black metal countdown soon, I think, maybe. Bit of true Norwegian black metal. Can't beat it. Probably not a lot of fans of it, to be honest, but you know. Well, there is a lot of fans, but probably not people I know, you know. People I know don't really dig this sort of music. It's very dark music. As we get inside. And of course it's black metal, so the vinyl's gonna be black as hell. Black as tar, man. Also inside we've got little leaflet for other vinyls, other releases by Peaceful. Darkthone, what can you say about them? Ever evolving but always sounding awesome. This is Darkthone, and this is out the Unholy Trilogy. This is most black metal sounding, darkest sounding. The sound to me, to be honest, the most black metal, the proper true Norwegian black metal sound. They want a bit more crusty kind of sounding, you know. Bit later down the line, but yeah, this is my fifth best artist of the 90s, a black metal band called Darkthone from Norway. Coming in at number 4, we're sticking with some black metal. We have a very much hated Berserk. I mean, this dude's fucking crazy, man. He stabbed Euronymous like over 20 odd times or whatever. His church burning activities and whatnot. Cool stories behind Berserk. Even better music. Berserk for me is black metal. He's just like, he's got that sound. He's probably my favourite black metal artist, to be honest. This is been showing you a full sleeve yet. This is one vinyl. See what we got. It's of course standard black in there. We got some merch. Different merch, which I really should look into getting because I am a fan. I have lots of t-shirts by shit I'm a fan of, and I really should get some Berserk because I'm a big fan of his music. I've got all his, I've actually got all his albums, I believe. Yeah, that is my 4th best artist of the 90s, black metal artist Berserk. This one only has 4 songs on it, but they're very long songs. If you're not heard Berserk, check out this album, Ives Lysektaos. Can't pronounce it, so there it is for you. Yeah, check out some Berserk. Awesome. Go burn some churches. Nah, don't do that. I'm just fucking with you. Bad. Especially as I'm a man of God now. Coming in at number 3 for the 90s. My 3rd best artist of the 90s is Oasis. This is definitely maybe the first debut album of Oasis. It's a gatefold sleeve. There's Liam and Noel. Brilliant artists. Oasis are classics from the 90s. Oasis are the sound of the 90s, kind of. It's like, you think of the 90s, you think Oasis to me. Just some awesome Britpop. So your standard black vinyls, some double vinyl. I've got a few Oasis albums. Got a live album, which is awesome. I was tempted to showcase that, but I can't remember if I already done it. But yeah, my 3rd best artist of the 90s, Oasis. Going on to my 2nd best artist of the 90s. This is Happy Mondays. Don't know if you can see that, it is embossed. It is Happy Mondays Bummed, this album. Don't think you can see it on camera. Let me check the middle because I know this album's a bit rambunctious, you know what I mean? YouTube get the panties up in the twist and shit. This is Happy Mondays, man. I mean, what can you say about Happy Mondays? Shawn Ryder's a G. There's some classic Manchester. If you love that Manchester vibe, you gotta check out Happy Mondays. I'm probably not going to be able to show you what's inside here. Maybe like that. That is very unedited all the way down. If you're a fan of the old ladies. And there we go. She's also on the reverse side. It's your standard black vinyl. Happy Mondays, man. Great band. My 2nd best band of the 90s. Check out Happy Mondays. Kinky Afro if you don't know Happy Mondays. Kinky Afro is a fucking tune. Love it. Happy Mondays. Second best band of the 90s. My first best band of the 90s, coming in at the 90s decade, is my ex favourite band ever. Only just been beat by Black Sabbath recently. This is Alice in Chains. This is the MTV Unplugged album, pretty rare album. I'm happy to have this in my collection. It's got some classic songs down in an old nutshell. Frogs, I enjoy Frogs. Frogs is a good song. It's a very underlooked song. Rooster, Wood. This is a double album. I think it's your standard black. Yep, your standard black. This is a double album. This is my favourite artist of the 90s. This is a grunge band. If you're going to check out Alice in Chains, two of the songs I reckon you should check out. You gotta check out 3 songs, man, to get the vibe of Alice in Chains. Check out Down in a Hole, Nutshell, and Bleed the Freak. Yeah, no, that was a good one. Yeah, my first best band of the 90s, Alice in Chains. Okie dokie, we are in the 2000s. We are now 2000 to 2010. Coming in at number 5 is new metal band Limp Bizkit. This album takes me back to being a youngster, man. About 18, 19, something like that. It takes me back to my youth. Limp Bizkit, chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavoured water. It's a gatefold sleeve. Happy to finally have this on vinyl. I got it a while ago, but I'm happy I've got it on vinyl. It's a double LP. I think it's oh no, it's not black. We've got a dark brown. And I'm not sure if the other vinyl is a different colour. Let me check. I hate it when they make these things too big, man. Yeah, the other vinyl is grey. There's a nice grey colour. Limp Bizkit, yeah, Fred Durst. Unfortunately, I never got to see them in my own town, even though I really wanted to. Sure, everyone's heard of Limp Bizkit before. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Yeah, there's My Generation, My Way, Rolling, Get Your Groove On. The Rolling Urban Assault Vehicle, which is different to the air raid vehicle. I kind of dig that version. It's got Method Man, Redman in there. Maybe there's DMX in there maybe as well. Yeah, this is a good album. Takes me back to my youth. My 5th best artist of 2000s, Limp Bizkit. My 4th best artist of the 2000s, another new metal band. This is Slipknot. This is Slipknot's Iowa. Good album, man. Classic album, this. Again, takes me back to my early days working in a flour factory. Coming home, the van just stinking up of pot. Drinking on the way back, you know. This is Slipknot Iowa. This is a nice shiny cover. Inside we've got can't remember if this is glow in the dark vinyl or not. It looks kind of glow in the dark. Let me test this. No, that doesn't glow in the dark. Maybe it does. I don't know. Maybe it's just not had enough light to it. Either way, it's that sort of colour anyway. So the second, it's the same colour vinyl as the last one. But yeah, Slipknot, very heavy, say a very heavy band, heavy-ish band, not like your death metal bands or anything, not like your technical death metal or whatnot, brutal death metal. This is Slipknot, my fourth best band of the 2000s. My third best band of the 2000s is Carpathian Forest. It says morbid fascination of death. It is another black metal. I do enjoy my black metal, as you can tell. Just a lot of good albums. Nate Frost, however you pronounce his name. Man's a dude. The live shows are fucked up. They've got like old women sort of like dancing on the stage, topless and whatnot, covered in corpse paint. It's a black vinyl for the black metal. Again, it's true Norwegian black metal. This is I think he started in the late 90s. This one's about 2001, this album. My third best artist, black metal artist, Carpathian Forest. Yeah, if you're into black metal, check them out. My second best artist of the 2000s is Eminem. This is my favourite Eminem album of all time. This is a Marshall Mathers LP. It's a double LP. It's your standard black. If you watch one of my other videos, I showcase the Slim Shady LP, which was a triple special. That's what you get inside. Yeah, everyone knows Eminem. Everyone knows what you get with Eminem. This to me is his best album. He's probably got one of his most well-known tracks, Stand, which even parents love. To me, the second half of the album kicks better than the first half of the album for me. I like Bitch Please too. I like Amityville, Drug Ballad. Under the Influence. Yeah, I think the second half of the album just kicked better than the first half of the album, but it's all a good album, man. Don't get me wrong. It's a classic album. This is one of my early albums again. Back when I was a youngster, I used to pop this all the time on CD. Got a different cover on CD, still got it upstairs. It's Eminem sat in a prison or something. But yeah, my second best artist of the 2000s, rapper Eminem, hip hop. My first best artist of the 2000s, we're sticking with some hip hop, and this is also what's it called? Oracle as well, and he's also done some death rap. This is Necro. This is Brutality Part 1. I've got quite a few Necro vinyls. The man is just the wordsmith, dude. I love this artwork. This is some cool artwork on there as well. And just look at all that. There's some cool shit going on. It's like some old Video Nasty sort of covers. Love it. And this is double vinyl, standard blacks. Vinyls, Running time's 59 minutes. Necro. Raining Blood featuring Ill Bill and Necro. Got Dope Sick featuring Gore-Tex and Necro. This one's not an actual Necro album, but it's got a lot of. It's mainly Necro. It's all Necro shit basically. Part of, it's pretty much produced by Necro, if not Necro. You know what I'm saying? It's great album. Not quite as good as the I Need Drugs album or the Sex Assist, but it's a good solid album. Don't think it's actually a studio album of his, but yeah, it's Necro presents Brutality Part 1. Necro, my first best artist of the 2000s. Okay, we are now in the final decade, 2010 and above. I say and above because I don't really like modern music, you know what I mean? So it's just like 2010 up to 2024. Okay, at number 5, we have a vaporwave artist. This is Saint Pepsi. This is the album Studio 54. I do enjoy a bit of vaporwave. This is My Pet Flamingo label. Brought out some classic vaporwave vinyls and releases. This is a cool looking vinyl. Orange and red. Yeah, Saint Pepsi. Check out Enjoy Yourself if you've never heard Saint Pepsi, because that's a good sort of place to start. Gives you the vibe of what Saint Pepsi's about, you know what I mean? It's a good starter. That's 2010 and above. 5th best artist, Saint Pepsi. Vaporwave. I'll just get a drink because I'm very thirsty. Right, my 4th best artist of 2010 and above is Air Metalers, Steel Panther. This is Lower the Bar. Got a few Steel Panther albums, seen them live in Manchester. It was awesome. One of the most rock and roll sort of fun rock and roll, you know what I mean? Not like my thrash metal. I mean, I've been to some thrash metal, but this was sort of like fun party rock and roll, you know what I'm saying? Steel Panther, they're just a funny band, man. I mean, the tracks on this, Going in the Back Door, Poontang Boomerang, That's When You Came In, Pussy Ain't Free, Walk of Shame, She's Tight. I mean, my favourite track of theirs is I fucked 17 girls in a row last night. 17 girls in a row. That's a good track, man. Steel Panther, yeah. For some reason appeared on America's Got Talent, even though there was bare famous at the point, man. I mean, I already had like 3 of the studio albums or more at that point on vinyl. And so it was big enough at the point, so I don't know why they appeared on there, but they did. Censored a lot of the shit they said on there. If you want to check out the real Steel Panther, check out the Steel Panther albums. This is Steel Panther, Lower the Bar, my 4th best artist of 2010 and above. In at number 3, my 3rd best artist of 2010 and above is Noel Gallagher and his High Flying Birds. This is collected sort of works of his. I do have his albums, but this has got some tracks on them albums. It's got Black Star Dancing, which I love, Blue Moon Rising, which has a lot of it, but I really love, Dead on the Water Live, which is a cool track. Yeah, it's got a lot of good tracks. Riverman. Holy Mountain. A dream is all I need to get by. That's a lovely song. Yeah, Noel Gallagher and his High Flying Birds. He is my third best artist of 2010 and above. And that's pretty much all there's to say about him. You check him out. If you haven't checked out Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds, two of his songs I'd check out is Blue Moon Rising and Riverman. Right, hello Betty. Betty wants to say hello, I think, everybody. No, she's being shy. My second best artist of 2010 and above is Liam Gallagher. Noel's brother, of course. This is Liam Gallagher Unplugged. Liam Gallagher's done some great albums. His third solo album's probably my best album of his, which I have. This has got some classic songs. It's got some Oasis songs on here as well as his solo stuff. Solo stuff like Wall of Glass, Once, Get You Oasis songs like Champagne Supernova, Cast No Shadow, Stand By Me, some might say. But yeah, this is Liam Gallagher Unplugged. It's not one of his studio albums which I could have picked, but it showcases the artist of who it is. It is Liam Gallagher, my second best artist of 2010 and above. And we're going into the final now. This is it. This is my final artist. This is my first best artist of 2010 and above, which is the end of my video, and it is ending on Uncle Acid and the Deadbeats. This is a live album, Slaughter on First Avenue. Brilliant album. It's a gatefold sleeve. I'll showcase the other album on another one of my videos, a different album. That was a really good album. It had Witch's Garden, which is my favourite track by them. This is Orange and Black Splatter. It's a double vinyl. Uncle Acid and the Deadbeats just have great riffs, you know what I'm saying? If you haven't checked out Uncle Acid and the Deadbeats, they're probably not a great known band. Probably if you're one of my friends watching this, you'll have never heard of them. But you should check them out. Check out Witch's Garden by Uncle Acid and the Deadbeats. It's they've got a Sabbathy kind of sound, but very progressive guitars. This has got some great tracks on it. It's got Death's Door, which is one of my favourites. 13 Candles, Dead Eyes of London, Ritual Knife, Crystal Spiders. This is double vinyl of great track after track. And this is my best artist of 2010 and above, Uncle Acid and the Deadbeats. So that it concludes all my artists from the 50s all the way up to 2010 and above. My top 5 artists of each decade. If you've only checked out this video, check out part 1. If you've enjoyed these videos, please like, subscribe. It means a lot to me. I didn't actually think anyone would watch. I'm surprised there aren't so many views. Humbles me out. I'm happy, man. Even if it's just sort of helping people decide if they want a vinyl or not. So yeah, thanks. Goodbye.